What's going on, guys? Jada Black here. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. I want to talk about this clip I came across. Shout out to Too Cool to Blog. They posted this clip from an interview that she did on the Angela Yee Lip Service podcast. Now, let me just say this is a side note. I haven't watched an episode of Lip Service in probably a couple of years, but was that couch always there? I just, because I saw a lot of comments about that. And then I saw that couch. Has that couch always been there? Y'all let me know in the comment section if you watched her. But I want to get into Kysre. Now, this is Kysre Gondrezick. That's how you pronounce her last name. She played college basketball. She played briefly in the WNBA. And I believe she's playing for the Unlimited Basketball League. Now she's a model. She is getting into modeling as far as Playboy. That's probably why she was on the show, because she was promoting the fact that she was in Playboy. And she got to talk about her past relationships, and she basically all but said she regretted the two NBA players that she dated. Now, for those of you who don't know, she dated Jaylen Brown, but before Jaylen Brown, she was in a relationship with Kevin Porter Jr. I've spoken about Kevin Porter Jr., that whole situation. And after she broke up with him, she started dating Jaylen Green soon after that. This is right around the time the Boston Celtics won the championship. They were together. Then they broke up. I actually made a video on that. That video is on this channel. I'll link it in the description box. And she made some comments that made me believe that Jaylen Green might have been the one who pulled the plug on the relationship. Because now it seems like she doesn't want to date NBA players right now. She's working on herself. She's a grown woman now. And she basically all but says she regretted those relationships. I don't know how you regret something you chose to do. Now, she has a sister who was married to Dwayne Haskins. Now, her sister's a bit crazy. And she doesn't have those crazy traits, But, she's somebody who is falling into sort of like that influencer, athlete to influencer pipeline. Angel Reese wants to be one, but, she has basketball talent. And that's what she's doing right now. So let's get to the comments that Kysre made on this podcast. Make sure y'all like my video.
Not being where I once was. Even if you leave me, you're never going to leave me in the place where I once was.
And I done improved your life, so much too.
So,
are you single now? Are you dating?
I'm very single.
Okay.
Very.
Now, she says she's very single. What does that really mean, that she's very single? Is it that she's looking for something, her options are not the best? Because a lot of times, and women say this too, they're bitter. This is why I think Jaylen Brown was the one who ended the relationship. Because if a woman has to say that she's very single, that lets me know that, she's feeling some type of way. And maybe she wants to put it out there that her DMs are wide open for anybody.
Do you want to be? Do you want?
Or also to show that she's moved on.
Want to be dating or be in a relationship?
I mean, who doesn't want to date? Mm-hmm. But at the same time, I'm truly in my womanhood. Like, I just turned, 28 a few months ago, but also had a lot of access at a young age. And, what I attract to is different from probably the regular, female. So
she's saying this as if she's like, okay, this is my thing. I have nothing against Kysre. She's probably a very nice lady, very nice young lady. But when she says that, she attracts different than the regular girl, like, do you? Because you and your sister, again, especially your sister, got noticed for dating an NFL player. And then you were her sister. So that immediately also the fact that, you playing basketball and people being attracted to your looks, but I don't see Kysre as a celebrity. to me, she's kind of teetering on the regular sort of influencer, regular girl type thing. Because again, even the regular girls want to be influencers. Have y'all noticed that? Even the regular girls want to be celebrities. Nobody wants to be regular anymore. I do think that Kysre might want to pull back from trying to date professional athletes and get into a relationship with a guy who ain't a celebrity. Let's do that challenge for a lot of these heifers. Let's do the don't date a professional athlete challenge. Let's see if these women actually do that.
I know what I want now, and I'm dating with intentionality.
Okay.
And like
Intention to marry or be in a relationship.
Okay. I've been in the 2 relationships. Obviously, both of those were public, but they were literally just that, a relationship.
Do you agree?
Y'all hear that? She said those relationships were just relationships. They didn't mean anything because they didn't go anywhere, because they didn't marry her. Well, the Kevin Porter Jr. one fell apart due to the alleged altercation, right? That never was really corroborated. She actually defended Kevin Porter Jr. So what she's saying is, though, relationship didn't mean anything. She was dating just because. And now that she's 28, now everything is different. You know what I'm saying? How is it different? So you mean it to you? Because I think a lot of these women say they want marriage, but as soon as they get that marriage, they don't want to be in it because there are certain responsibilities that you have as a wife. You no longer get to be that same girl you were when you were single. And I don't think these women can handle that. Look at, I talked about the NBA player, DeJounte Murray. DeJounte Murray is dating a chick he was trying to wife up. But she don't want to be wifed up. She wants to be in these streets. She want to have her family and be in the streets at the same time. And is Kysre truly ready for the responsibilities of being a wife? I think a lot of these women have to think about that. Are you truly ready to be somebody's wife? Are you truly ready to be at home more than you at these clubs? I just don't think that they are there. But again, you got Jaylen Green, who was dating her, and I think he probably was spending money on her, and I think he realized, why am I doing this? Why am I trying to be in a relationship with somebody and they're not really all there? Just like she said, the relationship was just a relationship. It wasn't even that important. It wasn't even that important. It was just a relationship, whatever that means.
Relationship.
Do you regret having them public, or do you think it doesn't matter?
I mean, when you look back at your life, you learn to accept what your journey has been. Would I have done some things differently? Absolutely. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, like, I own and accept everything that does come with me. And those relationships have helped me now kind of channel the perspective that I want. And that's why I said they were just that relationships, because now I want a partnership.
Have y'all noticed again? All these women want partnerships. Do they truly know what a partnership is? Because a partnership is when you're talking basically about 50-50. Whenever I hear a woman talk about a partnership, I think of 50-50. Because women because to them, relationships are a dirty word. They want partnerships. Even marriage, right? They want partnerships. But when it comes to having equal responsibility for things in a relationship, they don't want that. They want partnership in name only. When you are a female and you're dating these athletes, and then you realize they don't want marriage, and then you remove yourself or remove from the situation, now you're talking about marriage. You're only 28 years old. I know deep down she does not want marriage. She's saying these things because it sounds good. It sounds good. It sounds good that, she would want marriage, but do she truly want that? Because trust me, these men are going to hold you accountable. And I said this in the DeJounte Murray situation. It's clear he's with a woman that don't want to be held accountable for being at home with the children, being at home with the family. They still want to have a social life with their friends, with you not invited. And they're gonna be men that's not gonna be for that. And this is why you gotta have these conversations before you get into relationships. Maybe she has, maybe she hasn't, but it just seems like Jaylen Green wasn't about to put no ring on her finger. You know, maybe she figured that out and it just dissolved from there. But for her to say that those relationships didn't mean much, that they were just relationships, you're only 28 years old. You're looking back at it like you're 38. You still have room to grow and improve. And Jaylen Brown just made the right choice in moving on. Made the right choice. And maybe she has as well, but her saying again that she's very single is sort of to push a narrative that, you know what, she still may be a little bit hurt about how things ended, especially with Kevin Porter Jr., how that ended, and possibly with Jaylen Brown, how that ended. And she's at a point to where there could be some I don't say bitterness, but there's just some unanswered questions there. But I just don't think that she truly wants marriage. I just think that in her mind, it sounds good. Jaylen Brown definitely didn't want that. Jaylen Brown walked away because he felt like his career was more important. Every woman that you see him connected to, he ends up walking away from it. And I think a lot of these athletes don't need to be getting married. Follow what Kevin Durant said. Kevin Durant has no intention on getting married. Kevin Durant is worried about losing everything he's built, the money that he has made. And a lot of these athletes, whether they say it publicly or not, they feel the same way. Now, you still got those that are going to get married. You know, you got those guys that are going to overlook all of the red flags. They're going to act like people are attacking their relationship for whatever reason. And I think that they have to understand that people do have your best interest at heart. And if you're not interested in marrying somebody who you don't see as wife material, you should not have to be with that person and marry them. You should not have to be shamed into doing it. And if she's looking for marriage, if Kysre's looking for marriage, she is definitely may not want to look into the direction of a professional athlete, because I just think that more and more of these guys are not trying to get married, especially during their playing careers. So let me know in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts. Like this video and share it. Follow me on all my social media platforms, and I'll see y'all next one.